Welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye, here with another episode of the Somnium Files. In the last episode, we got permission to sink into So Sejima's brain, where we saw Iris get repeatedly stabbed over and over again. But the result of the Somnium, we were able to let Iris escape inside the dream. And I guess while we were sinking, someone moved the body that was in the cold storage warehouse. And we found Iris alive and well, and Date has gone through this line of thinking that like he might have changed the future by letting Iris live in the dream world. I don't think that's the case. But yeah, we're only gonna really find out more if we let Date keep investigating. So let's see, we have the Sejima residence. I don't think So Sejima's gonna want to talk to us, but let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to the guy. He's probably not too pleased with us drugging him and having us go inside his dreams.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case.
We actually get to have a chat with Aiba.
Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has one phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Yeah, that's already suspicious already, because he's trying to hide things.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone.
Oh. Okay. What did that reveal?
One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison.
Another connection to Prisoner 89, assuming that's who he was contacting.
The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
There he is again. Or did 89 call them?
Number 89.
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
Okay, we get to look around now. Is there anything? Look at the wheel. The steering wheel. Dash.
When you crash, the first thing you hit is the dash.
Interesting.
Word games. Center console. Center console. The dash. Okay, we're not gonna hit the dash. No car accidents, please. The gear shift.
Date, can I move the shifter around?
I don't think your hologram body can do that, but I think that would make us crash if you did.
No, don't. Resist the urge.
Do you have the urge to just shift the gear, Date? The gear shift. The glove box.
This box is where you keep your doves.
It's not a dove box.
Just saying whatever rhymes. The glove box. The passenger seat. Rear view mirror.
Date, this reminds me of Egyptian mythology. Hathor, the mother of Ra. The mirror was one of her sacred symbols.
Wasn't she a cow or something?
The rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window. Alright, I think that's it, right? Did I miss something? Miss something in the car? Alright, let's talk to Aiba. Let's look at her. Looks like Aiba's sitting in the passenger seat. Who is number 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Okay. We did learn that from the first path that we did.
Falco.
Correct.
That seems to be resonating. What's number 89's name? He didn't give it to us before, but I don't think Iva's gonna know. Yeah, it's unknown.
You don't know?
He just has his code name, Falco.
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
It's weird how someone can just expunge their identity like that and there's no police record of it. What's he in jail for?
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
Okay, that's around the same time we lost our memories.
6 years ago.
Now, what's the relationship between So and number 89?
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Alright, I guess give us a summary and we'll head over to Sajima's place.
Number 89.
He's gonna be important later.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
Can we?
No, we don't have time.
No.
Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Okay, so we're gonna interrogate him again.
Roger.
But on a different path. Gotta remember some things technically haven't happened. But we do have the information in our head from other endings. Alright, Sajima residence on Monday.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse.
Probably very pleased about that, so...
Isn't your investigation over?
No. Do you think it's over? There's still a friggin' murderer on the loose. Okay. That's a big green mochi. No, it's not. It's a topiary. Actually, now that I look closely, it's just a bush. A spherical bush. Stop your line of thinking, Date. Not a mochi. Okay. A garden stone. I got some trees. The mansion itself. Sajima residence. Is there anything back here? Thought there was a little whatchamacallit back there. Like a gazebo or something, I forgot. Like a little lantern. A garden lantern.
Speaking of gardens, what kind do you prefer?
Lush and green, but it does take a lot of upkeep.
I like a well-manicured lawn. But some bushes aren't bad either.
I don't think Date's talking about plants.
I mean, what?
He's like, what are we talking about again? He forgot. There's a garden lantern. Oh, Date. You can't really have a garden in your apartment. He is a one-track mind kind of guy. Alright, let's take a look at the pond.
Iva, look! A merman.
A merman?
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman.
I like how she just, accepts it. Yeah.
Wait, a merman?
Oh, okay, now he's... But before you were just like, oh, it's no surprise that he has a kappa. But a merman? Oh, preposterous.
Oh, hey everybody! I'm a merman.
I heard a strange voice just now. Could it be? Like it's just like, hey everybody, a pond. Oh, okay, that was silly. Like is Date hallucinating? There's a small island in the center of the pond. All right, so I was feeding the koi in the pond. Why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
Right, that show.
And why not?
Because it would incriminate him.
We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
I think there is. There's a lot of things that are hiding.
It appears that he will not respond.
Okay, well... Why did you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about?
I'm just trying to dig up some old information.
What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
Ugh. Little slime ball. Alright, about Iris.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying.
Well, you've seen her now, of course, because I've seen pictures of her.
This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
Okay, last thing is about number 89. I looked at everything, right? There's nothing inside the mansion. Alright, last thing. He's probably not going to tell us anything about number 89.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that.
Yep, feign ignorance.
He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Excuses? Alright, let's ask again.
If you need information, you can ask her.
Can we talk to her?
I can't help you. Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy. Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of just sniffing around places you don't like, so yeah.
I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
That has some stronger meaning. Since, we do know that So is Date's father, but that's all we know about him. So walked away sternly.
Who does this guy think he is?
The politician.
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you.
Really? That high?
Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
Oh, I forgot about the bridge. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. Okay, that's it. Alright, so... I mean, we did learn one thing, that he's lying about knowing Iris. So, I don't want to say. I just remember, in one of Iris's Somniums, we did see Sojima pop up in Iris's Somnium. I don't want to say it's an affair, but it might be. Because we saw So, like, kissing, like, a figure. Or, like, figure kissing So in the Somnium. I don't want to say it's that, but, like, they're somehow connected. Alright, let's go to Marvel. Maybe Mama has gotten more info on Renju, where the heck he is. Alright, Marvel on a Monday.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
Do you have anything else?
I see.
Alright, let's look around again.
You're so cold, Mama.
The refrigerator.
Hey, I'm over here.
Oh, Mama. A refrigerator. There's music playing over the radio. Picture on the wall. The specials are written on the chalkboard.
Hey, Mama. What's with the pizza, fish, and chips?
Pizza, fish, and chips. Is that like all on top of each other or separate?
People used to call me that on the internet all the time. Guess it's stuck.
Piece of shit. Wait, pizza, fish, and chips. Piece of shit? I'm trying to think what word that would slur into.
Pizza, fish, and chips. Ah, I see. Piece of fucking shit.
Oh, thank you, Iba, for telling me. I was having difficulty with that.
This, however, appears to be a simple Italian pizza with fish and french fries.
Okay. That sounds good, except for the fish part, because I can't eat fish. The specials are written on the chalkboard. There's a poster on the wall. Taxi drives her. That sounds like a porno. What is this? Looks like a poster for something. There's a poster on the wall. Okay. A flyer. There are bottles lined up on the counter. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. The bar counter. A stool. Got a sofa. And the hanger. A sneaky hanger on the wall. There's a table. Crack my head. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. How about the beer tap? A beer tap.
Hey, Date. You know what I say when I turn into a drunk devil?
What?
Dev Ale.
Tet. Okay. Just doing a alcohol wordplay. A beer tap. Alright, last I think it's a TV. There's a TV on the wall.
Care to watch some riveting videos with balls and holes?
Are we talking about golf?
Sorry, I don't like golf.
Okay. Or is it other balls? There's the TV on the wall. I can't do this. Alright, Mama, let's talk to you. Mama's polishing the dried bonito fish. How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
You know exactly what... you've been around long enough. I think you know what that means. I'm pretty sure your AI has picked up on innuendo. Why are you always brushing that fish? The real question.
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
I don't know. I have weird leg tics as well. I like curling paper. And stuff like that. And I used to like shading in pictures and stuff as well. I don't really have access to like a pencil and paper in front of me, so I don't really do that a lot anymore. But I do that a lot in school, just because I had the paper in front of me. All right, let's ask about. Should I ask about number 89? Let's ask about number 89. It says she doesn't have any more info on Ren.
Oh, Falco?
Oh, she knows.
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though. Nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate. No evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
If there was evidence, because he was caught and put in jail.
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Okay, we know about that. He was in their employ.
Them again.
That's about it.
Yeah, but that was before Momo was in charge. Alright, let's ask about Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Talent scandal.
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Oh, really? How did that connection come about?
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Is this high school Ren? I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle, or well, it can't be high school. I don't think Date knew Renju in high school. Maybe they're just reminiscing about high school.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies.
Countless? Don't tell me like your family business is
When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang?
Oh.
I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams.
Okay, well, I don't think he's part of the... So he wasn't really part of the gang, he just got like an illegitimate job. Thinking he was probably making some money in high school.
I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras.
Ugh, God, they made some kid do that? That's dangerous.
It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
Oh no.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family.
Oh, that's awful.
Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process.
Oh man, that's scummy.
After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water.
Oh, Renju.
And they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. They always looked natural, like they died of old age.
Oh, Renju, that takes a lot of courage to tell that to a policeman. Well, I guess good on him on trying to go legit after that. Like, he probably made some dirty money, but the companies that he made, like Lemniscate and Sunfish Pocket, at least those businesses aren't really hurting anyone.
So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that.
I mean, you don't sound like you enjoyed it.
And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I...
How did he get out of that?
Why am I telling you all this?
This might be the alcohol letting all your emotions go.
Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
There's a lot of guilt in there. It's like he didn't do it, but he's somewhat responsible for not, like, getting someone to help. Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Oh, poor Renju. Okay, well that was some interesting information about him. Let's get the summary.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, well, we learned some things. We learned that Mama, she knows of number 89 and Falco, even though she hasn't met him. But word is traveling around, I guess. Maybe Mama will have more information later. And we learned a bit about Renju's past and how deep he was with the Kumakuras.
Can you come back again tonight?
Yeah, probably. It's going right everywhere.
There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay. This will be back tonight. Right, next is a Sagan residence. Let's see if... Is Iris home? It's a Monday. She was up late, but she should be in school, but... Alright, Sagan residence, Monday.
I apologize for yesterday.
Oh, Hitomi's here.
I arrived uninvited.
Oh, that's fine. You helped Mizuki a lot.
No, I'm grateful.
Mizuki needed it.
Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
You did everything. You became her world. You fixed her world. Alright, let's take a look around. I'm gonna smell some shoeboxes if we can see it. You can see the trees and sky outside. Very illuminated. I got some workbooks. There's some elementary workbooks on the table. But looking closely, the one in the middle is different. How to handle a monster parent. Did Iris ring? Hitomi isn't a monster parent. There are elementary workbooks and self-help books on the table. Maybe she's talking about, like, the parents of the students that she teaches. I bet she probably meets a lot of monster parents. There is some tea on the coffee table. Steam is rising from the tea. Got the sofa. Hitomi is sitting on the sofa. Let's see, is there anything way back here? Oh, okay. Yeah, speakers. A speaker system. Wooden shelf. There are pineapples growing in the corner? What? That's what I thought anyway, but then I realized it was just a plant. A pineapple. A plant. Pineapples are a bit more spiky of a plant. Alright, let's work our way around the room. A cushion. A blooming winter iris. It's supposed to be a sign of good news and hope. I got the phone. Telephone in the corner. How about the picture?
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district?
With Mizuki in another route.
I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me.
How romantic. He's mostly trying to keep you quiet, but...
I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps. And then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
Oh, you know those kind of connections?
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Oh, okay. Well, Renju probably knew a lot of mob doctors. Okay, well, we got to hear Hitomi's side of her meeting Falco.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm.
You wouldn't think that of a cold-hearted assassin.
He had that cute side to him, and I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliché, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you.
Did you go to the Harbor Warehouse District? Jeez, why popular date location, I guess.
But we both knew. We were getting closer and closer.
Oh. You wouldn't think it was a cold-hearted killer the way Hitomi's talking about him.
I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him.
Oh, it's Iris, 12 years old.
Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris.
That must have been pretty brave, showing your daughter to what you thought was probably a criminal, but looks like everyone got along.
Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting.
Oh, but those days didn't last.
Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head.
Oh, is that what the halos are supposed to be?
Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce.
That sounds like a mess.
At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight.
Oh no. Who had to clean that up?
After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it.
Huh. That's a fun memory for her.
It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last.
Yeah.
6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful.
She probably didn't want to know.
So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki.
Oh, okay.
Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too.
Yeah, I probably don't want to tell the kids that.
I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That her father figure was a criminal.
That I was dating a criminal. It was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
It would destroy her. There's a drawing on the wall. Iris drew it when she was 12. That was a lot of backstory. Yeah, that matches up with what number 89 said in the other route. Ceiling fan is spinning. It's for lighting. See if there's anything else in the room to look at. It's a kitchen counter. It's a refrigerator.
Date, a riddle.
Oh, not one of these again.
A man-eating alligator lives in a river.
Okay.
There are no bridges or boats. How do you cross?
I don't know, ride the alligator?
Well, let's see. You jump across?
Wrong. The solution is simple. You just swim across.
But what about the man-eating alligator?
What about the man-eating alligator?
He's at a convention out of town.
That's not a riddle.
He isn't in the river.
You're just adding information after the fact. A refrigerator. How about the microwave? A microwave. Nope. Dining table. Oh, cupboard. There are a lot of dishes. How about the chair? Not the chair? Okay. Bookshelf. Oh, I got scared. I saw the ceiling fan spinning in the corner of my screen, and I instantly thought spider. I just had like a little surge of adrenaline. There are no books in it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. Like a ski resort with no skiers. It's empty. Devoid. A bookshelf by the wall. The lights are off. Anything? Oh boy, the shoebox. It's a shoebox. Okay, we're not sniffing it this time. A clock. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. That's it. And the entrance. The front door. Okay, let's finally talk directly to Atomi. Atomi's touching her right shoulder with her left hand. It's a Monday, isn't it a school day?
Today's a holiday.
Is it?
I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I seem to go above and beyond what a detective does. Getting into freaking shootouts.
I see. Today is a holiday.
What holiday is it in Japan?
You forgot too, didn't you?
Oh, I don't think she knows where Renju is, but let's ask.
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
Wait, what? that line isn't on the screen. There's no point in hiding it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Right, not even she knows about it. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose again. Alright, about Iris. Where is Iris?
I've put Iris through so much.
I think Iris is probably at Lemniscate.
I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that.
Yeah, people are very vicious to, like, young mothers. And then, like, when women decide to wait, they also get on their case.
But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me.
It always seems to be, like, no good time to have a child, but Hitomi is a good mother. She's pretty strong.
I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy."
How rude. How rude of those people at the nursery.
I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
Oh, people can be so judgmental. Okay. Yeah, what about Hitomi's parents? She's pretty young. And surprised that we haven't, like, heard about, like, grandparents for Iris.
They died when I was 17.
Oh, that young?
I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late.
Yeah, it would be hard to move schools. You're already on, like, a certain curriculum and path.
So I decided to stay here, by myself.
It's been lonely.
Take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
About Iris.
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such.
So, like, Sailor Moon or something?
She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid. Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it.
Well, look at least everyone, like, was a good sport about it. Didn't try to, like, throw her off the stage. That's another good memory.
When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was.
I just keep asking about Iris.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping. Even at convenience stores, when their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing. But she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly.
Oh, can she walk? Looks like she could walk all right.
It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town.
That must have been hard with one arm.
I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?
Oh, she must have thought her, like, life was over.
She cried and cried into my shoulder.
For all her hopes and dreams.
It was the only time she ever cried so much.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna lose, like, the thing that she loved. The thing that she loved to do.
No, that's not true. There was one other time.
What was the other time? Not want to say.
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting.
Oh man, I can imagine, Iris. Think your mom was dying.
After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me. More important than my own life.
Okay, well, and that Hitomi's best mom ever. Alright, let's get the summary.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing.
I guess we have to keep investing. It's a nice story.
We have to get moving.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Back to the violence. Oh wait, the door. There's a door in the back of the room. Alright, nothing about the door. Do we have time? We could go to Lemniscate and probably end off after that. We have time for one more place. Is Iris in? Alright, Lemniscate on Monday.
I am so aggro right now.
Okay. A little bit of shift in personalities here.
Who says that?
Her, and people play lots of games.
Why are you angry?
Wait, I think we forgot about the date, right? Just totally blew her off.
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
Oh, right. We didn't even watch the stream either. We heard about it from Ota.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
She's just gonna use that as the date.
2 minutes before midnight. And you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have got somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
You wanna go on like a mini vacation? Jeez. I thought maybe it would just be like a nice brunch or something.
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
She mad. Iris is looking at me. Okay. That's the reception desk. It's my favorite receptionist. Let's look around the room before I start talking to her. I might go to Tommy again, the company's logo, lemniscate. A plant.
Dante, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia!
A what?
Look! Yay! Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
What's the common name for that? Ivy gets awfully excited about insects. I like how she said the whole scientific name of that bug. There's an abstract painting hung up.
Like it?
What is it?
It's called Fisherman Shagging a Common Dandy.
There's an abstract painting hung up. Alright, let's take a look around.
well, it's a high table.
Date, I don't understand. You want me to say hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
Why is everyone just misconstruing the high table and the high stool? It's a high table. There are high stools around the table. A vending machine full of drinks. A door. There's probably an office back there. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing.
It's Shinsen-Chatran.
That's a long name. Rolls right off the tongue.
Who's that?
It's just Shinsen-Chatran videos playing. Lots of magazines in that rack. Special, how to make good soba. I'll bring that one home for later. Sounds delicious. Lots of magazines in that rack. It's a monitor, nothing's displayed on it. Got a sofa.
I should lose some weight.
I didn't say so fat.
You're not fat, Date. It's a sofa. You get around. It's a low table in front of the sofa. And a large window. Alright, let's talk to my favorite receptionist. There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Okay, the description doesn't change. I want to know your measurements.
I'm 5'4".
Oh, you're like my height. But I definitely don't have a chest like yours.
That is clearly not what you meant.
we're looking more around the bust area. Can I have your contact information?
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
You're being so coy.
Date, we're on an investigation.
There's always rooms for boobs.
Just let me have this.
Dante. It's like, you don't let me have anything, just let me have this one thing. Oh, can I have your contact?
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop.
Oh no, she's gonna do it. She's gonna...
I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
This is gonna lead to like a bad end. I'm gonna do it. Can I have your contact information? Oh no! I flew out of my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end. Oh no, everyone just But I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask her for her information. Darn. What's your type?
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
Why do you say that so explicitly?
I cannot even picture that.
It's probably not even what she means. Do you know where Renju is?
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
Alright, that's it from the receptionist. How about Iris? Iris is looking at me. Why was your phone off yesterday? I don't think we called her, did we? We could have, but we didn't, and like the conversation just kind of ended. Let's ask her.
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
Well, you're not gonna answer? We'll ask about. Let's see. Let's ask her if have the day off. We know it's a holiday.
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday.
Apparently.
So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Where's Renju?
What about him?
Have you been in contact with him? We know that you kind of were involved with him in the other path. I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Oh, she doesn't know either. About the late night visitor.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
She's not gonna. She's probably gonna tell us to go on a date.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
Don't say anything.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
Okay, that's not so bad.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
You should have just went with Shovel Forge.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Fine. I don't know, should we ask her about the body that we saw? Iris is looking at me. We're gonna freak her out, but let's see what she says. I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body.
It's a bad joke. I think it's a bad joke too.
I told you not to laugh.
But... Come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here.
Unless you're an imposter.
Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious.
Tate has enough of dead bodies.
In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday.
Just barged in.
Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date.
Yeah, we're not a crazy person.
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
I mean, I guess that would be plausible. We've already gone through like different scenarios of this world. Let's see, one more question. Do you know Sosajima, the politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Okay. Is she lying? Oh, we didn't get a thermograph. Iris is looking at me. Alright, I guess summarize for me.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
She wants that date.
For our date, of course.
Do I have a choice? Iris is looking at— I still gotta investigate. Do I have a choice? Do we be the adult here and say no? No.
Iris, you're too young for me.
Yeah, let's be the adult here.
I can't be seen with you.
What?
No, I'm just gonna start crying and...
Hey, what are you doing?
Everybody!
No, you don't
This awful man! He...
knock that off. You're gonna get in trouble for that one day.
Fine.
I'm gonna bite you in the butt.
I'll do whatever you want.
Really?
Yes.
It's like a child crying until she gets what she wants.
Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge?
I will not.
Oh, come on, just concede on the Shovel Forge. Then you won't have to go on an actual date.
So we'll go on a date then.
Although, does Dad have a computer to play Shovel Forge on?
Yes.
Oh my god. He's like, I can't afford a PC. Yeah, although he does have a PC, it just has a bunch of adult videos on it.
Yay! It's a deal.
I like how both of those answers were either yes or yes.
Damn it.
And you have to honor our agreement this time.
She really is a witch.
Mayumi was right.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up.
Okay, maybe after. We still have one more place to investigate.
I should be done by 3, though. Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3?
Okay, I guess we don't have a choice.
If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Peace out. Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Okay. Can I save? No, I guess I have to... I guess I have to drive. I'll drive over to the cold storage warehouse and then we'll save. Alright. Hopefully we'll be able to find some clues here. Alright, cold storage warehouse. Still Monday. There has to be something. You can't just have a body here and not leave, like, a little shred of evidence behind. Okay, we'll pause here. We learned some... We have some new stuff in the... Yep, in the appendix. Let's check out... Oops. Iturup Island. The largest island in the Kuril Island chain between Japan and Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. Both countries claim this island as their territory. Because of the delicate situation, I'd better not write my opinion here. Yeah, that's a problem with a lot of countries with land that's kind of in between them. What was it like China was like actually just making islands? Or was it Korea? They were just making islands in the ocean, just like piling up dirt and sand and making makeshift islands just so they could own like territory in the ocean. It's like very, very weird. Of course, the native people there probably suffer the most. At least like making an island, like no one lived there before, he just made it. Just probably has some military implications. Alright, how about Kunashir Island? An island located at the westernmost end of the Kuril Islands. Why did Iris want to go to all these places? You got Shikotan. An island located in the eastern part of the Habomai archipelago off Hokkaido. She just wants to go to all sorts of islands. And then we've got Habomai Island. Islands off the eastern shore of Hokkaido and the tip of the Nemuro Peninsula. I learned a lot of terms. It's just all separate islands. Okay. Let things off here. Okay, I hope you guys are having a fun time with this, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.